Welcome to African Folktales by Big Mark, where timeless stories come to life. Each tale is more than just a story, it's an experience. So sit back, relax, and let the magic unfold. In the heart of an ancient land, where golden plains stretched endlessly under blazing skies, King Mansa ruled over a small but proud kingdom called Dambala. One fateful evening, two hunters entered his court bearing a gift unlike any other, a woman named Kadi, whose spirit was said to hold immense power. She carried an aura of mystery, her eyes burned with secrets untold. The hunters revealed a prophecy. Kadi would bear a son destined to unite the land and bring unparalleled greatness to his people. King Mansa took her as his wife, fulfilling the first step of destiny. But when their son, Tamba, was born, whispers of doubt filled the air. His legs were weak, unable to support him. The court laughed behind closed doors, calling him, the boy who cannot walk. Django, Tamba's half-brother, mocked him mercilessly, believing himself the rightful heir. Yet Kadi refused to despair. She whispered words of hope into Tamba's ear, planting seeds of resilience in his young heart. You may not stand today, she said, but one day you will rise higher than anyone can imagine. Beyond Dambala's borders, shadows loomed. A tyrant named Zer, a sorcerer king cloaked in darkness, began conquering neighboring kingdoms. Villages burned, rivers ran red, and fear spread like wildfire. His fortress housed stolen magical artifacts, granting him unimaginable power. A wise elder arrived at Dambala, warning that only a true leader could stop him. Whispers grew louder. Was Tamba truly the chosen one? When King Mansa died unexpectedly, chaos erupted. The council ignored the prophecy, crowning Django instead. Sensing danger, Tamba's family fled Dambala, seeking refuge from both Django's jealousy and Zer's advancing forces. As they disappeared into exile, few believed Tamba would amount to anything. But deep within him, a spark remained, a quiet promise of greatness waiting to ignite. Exile was harsh. Tamba and his family wandered through foreign lands, facing hunger, mistrust, and danger. Each night, they slept under starlit skies, haunted by uncertainty. Django's cruelty drove them away, while Zer's shadow loomed ever closer. Yet Tamba bore it all silently, his frail body masking the fire burning within. Mockery followed him everywhere. Children jeered, pointing at his limp. Men spat insults, questioning how a weakling could claim greatness. Even allies doubted him. But Kadi stood firm, urging him to believe in himself. Greatness is forged in fire, she reminded him. It does not come easily or quickly. One day, while living among blacksmiths known for their unmatched strength, something extraordinary happened. Gripping an iron rod meant for forging weapons, Tamba summoned every ounce of determination. With sweat pouring down his face and muscles straining, he pulled himself upright for the first time. Shears erupted as he bent the rod into a bow, a symbol of newfound strength. Word spread rapidly. The boy who could not walk has risen. Bakari, Tamba's childhood friend, found him during these travels. Together, they dreamed of justice and freedom. Tales of Zer's tyranny reached them daily. Villages razed, families torn apart, spirits crushed. Tamba vowed to end the terror. Though still doubted by many, he began transforming, not just physically but mentally. Exile became a crucible, shaping him into a leader. Each trial hardened his resolve. Hunger taught him endurance. Betrayal sharpened his instincts. And pain fueled his ambition. Destiny called louder than ever before. Would Tamba answer? Or would the weight of expectation crush him entirely? Only time would tell. Fleeing Dambala, Tamba's family wandered far and wide, seeking safety in unfamiliar lands. Their journey was fraught with peril. Hostile tribes, treacherous terrain, and relentless hunger tested their will to survive. Django's jealousy had forced them out, and Zer's looming threat made returning impossible. Yet Tamba endured, carrying the burden of prophecy despite his fragile frame. Living among blacksmiths proved pivotal. Surrounded by men who bent iron with their bare hands, Tamba absorbed lessons of resilience and strength. One fateful morning, clutching an iron rod meant for crafting tools, he rose to his feet for the first time. Cheers erupted as he bent the rod into a bow, a feat no one thought possible. This act marked his transformation. No longer seen as weak, Tamba earned respect and admiration. Word spread of the boy who defied fate. Along the way, Tamba reunited with Bakari, his loyal childhood friend. Together, they envisioned a future free from tyranny. Tales of Zer's cruelty reached them daily. Entire villages enslaved, sacred relics stolen, lives destroyed. Tamba's anger simmered, but so did his determination. He knew he must unite fractured kingdoms to stand against Zer. Despite hardships, Tamba never lost sight of his destiny. Each trial strengthened his resolve. Hunger taught him patience. Rejection steeled his heart. Pain fueled his ambition. Exile became a crucible, forging him into a leader capable of inspiring others. Though far from home, Tamba's journey toward greatness had begun. Zare's reign of terror spread like wildfire. Entire kingdoms fell under his grip, their treasures plundered, their people enslaved. His fortress housed stolen artifacts, enchanted swords, amulets of invincibility, and relics imbued with dark magic. It was said nothing could harm him. Fear gripped the land as villages burned and rivers ran red. Tamba listened to tales of suffering, vowing to end the terror. Traveling far and wide, he sought allies, warriors, kings, hunters, all yearning for freedom. Each new ally brought unique skills. Archers with unerring aim, spies adept at uncovering secrets, fierce fighters ready to die for justice. Bakari stood steadfast beside him, pledging eternal loyalty. As Tamba's reputation grew, so did hope among oppressed peoples. They whispered his name like a prayer. Yet doubts lingered. Could a boy who could not walk truly lead them to victory? Some questioned his ability, while others coveted glory for themselves. Whispers of betrayal floated on the wind. Meanwhile, Zare remained formidable. Stories claimed his magic shield repelled arrows, his staff turned enemies to stone, and his laughter froze hearts with fear. Undeterred, Tamba pressed on, gathering forces. He understood unity was key. With every new ally, his army swelled. The storm approached. Tamba prepared to face Zare, driven by a vision of freedom. Destiny called louder than ever before. Could Tamba devise a strategy to defeat such a powerful foe? Or would Zare's magic prove unstoppable? The battle lines were drawn, and the stakes could not be higher. Before Tamba could face Zare, he had to prove himself worthy of leadership. Challenges came swiftly and relentlessly. In one instance, rival warlords demanded tribute, threatening to destroy his fledgling alliance. Tamba stepped forward, armed not with weapons but with words. He negotiated peace, offering shared prosperity instead of bloodshed. Impressed by his wisdom, the warlords pledged allegiance. Next came riddles posed by wise elders. They tested his intellect, asking questions only a true leader could answer. Tamba solved them all, earning their respect. Yet the greatest trial lay in uniting warring tribes. Years of conflict had left deep scars. Tamba addressed them, speaking of unity and justice. "We are stronger together," he declared. Slowly, distrust melted away. Tribes once divided now stood side by side, united under Tamba's banner. Some still doubted him. "How can a weakling lead us?" they sneered. But Tamba silenced skeptics with actions, not words. He led raids against smaller bands of Zare's forces, proving his courage. Allies admired his unwavering resolve. Even those once doubtful pledged loyalty. Tamba understood leadership meant sacrifice. He carried burdens for others, earning trust. By now, he commanded respect. No longer seen as weak, he embodied resilience. These trials forged him into more than a warrior. They made him a leader ready to confront Zare. Victory required both might and wisdom, which Tamba possessed. The stage was set for the ultimate showdown. Word reached Tamba of Zare's greatest secret, a hidden chamber holding magical artifacts granting immense power. To defeat him, Tamba needed a weapon capable of breaking this magic. Hunters spoke of the Sungra, a mystical bird whose saliva countered dark enchantments. Determined, Tamba embarked on a perilous quest. Deep in the forest, Tamba tracked the elusive bird. Its feathers shimmered like sunlight on water, and its cry echoed hauntingly. Days turned to nights as he pursued it tirelessly. Finally, cornering the bird, he captured it gently, extracting its saliva. Blacksmiths forged arrows tipped with it, each glowing faintly with otherworldly energy. Tamba trained relentlessly, mastering their use. He practiced until his arms ached and his aim became flawless. Each arrow represented hope for freedom. Armed with these enchanted weapons, Tamba prepared for battle. The hidden chamber no longer seemed invincible. With courage and strategy, Tamba aimed to shatter Zare's reign. Yet doubts lingered. Could mere arrows pierce Zare's shield? Was Tamba truly ready to face such a formidable foe? The weight of destiny pressed heavily upon him. Failure meant doom, not just for him but for all who dared dream of freedom. The final confrontation loomed closer with every passing moment. As Tamba's army grew, so did challenges within. Some questioned his ability to lead, doubting a boy who could not walk could triumph over Zare. Others coveted glory, plotting betrayal. One ally sold secrets to Zare, causing devastating losses. An ambush decimated part of Tamba's forces, leaving bodies strewn across the battlefield. Tamba faced despair but refused to falter. Instead, he rallied his troops, reminding them of their shared dream, freedom. True allies stood firm, inspired by his resilience. Bakari vowed eternal loyalty. Tamba forgave betrayers, showing mercy. His compassion won hearts, strengthening bonds. Through adversity, Tamba emerged unbreakable. Betrayal tested him, but it also revealed true friends. Those who stayed believed in his vision. United, they prepared for final battle. Tamba's leadership proved mightier than any sword. Yet the cost of betrayal weighed heavily. Bloodshed marked their path, but hope burned brighter than ever. Could Tamba maintain unity amidst turmoil? Or would internal strife weaken them further? The march to Koro awaited, and the stakes could not be higher. The march to Koro began. Tamba led thousands, their banners fluttering proudly in the wind. Along the way, more joined. Warriors, farmers, women, all yearning for freedom. Tamba addressed them, speaking of unity and justice. We fight not for ourselves but for generations to come, he declared. Morale soared. Scouts reported Zare's movements, ensuring readiness. Tension filled the air as Koro neared. Tamba inspected his troops, offering encouragement. Each soldier felt purpose. Drums pounded rhythmically, echoing determination. At night, storytellers sang songs of bravery, igniting hope. Tamba reflected on his journey, from the boy who could not walk to the Lion King. Destiny awaited at Koro. With resolve burning brightly, Tamba's army marched onward, ready to face Zare. The final showdown loomed closer with every step. At Koro, Tamba faced Zare. The battlefield thundered with clashing armies. Tamba stepped forward, armed with enchanted arrows. His first shot struck Zare, weakening his shield. The second shattered his staff of invincibility. Cheers erupted. For the third shot, Tamba steadied his aim. The arrow pierced Zare's heart, breaking his hold. Defeated, Zare fled, vanishing into the wilderness. Victory belonged to Tamba. With Zare defeated, Tamba founded the empire of Damballa. Stretching vast lands, it became a symbol of unity and prosperity. Known as the Lion King, Tamba ruled wisely, ensuring justice for all. Trade flourished, culture thrived, and storytellers sang his praises. Humble despite success, Tamba remembered struggles faced along the way. He credited allies, ancestors, and faith for his triumph. His legacy endured through generations. Stories of his bravery inspired countless souls. Tamba proved greatness stems from perseverance, unity, and belief in oneself. As fires crackled under starlit skies, storytellers recounted his tale. And so, Tamba's story lives on, a testament to courage, destiny, and the enduring power of hope. This is the end of the story. Every story holds a seed of wisdom, and with each story, we grow a little deeper into the roots of our culture. If today's tale sparked a thought or touched your spirit, don't just keep it to yourself, share it. Let the story travel. Hit that subscribe button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and let me know which lesson stood out to you. I'm Big Mark, keeping the fire of storytelling burning bright. Until the next tale, stay wise, stay proud, and keep listening.